Morning, everyone, friends and relatives. Thank you, Kevin, for inviting me to read my poetry here today. I'm from Laguna Pueblo and I live in the village of Hawaii, New Mexico. My clans on my matrilineal side is the Turkey people, and I'm a child of the Bear clan on my father's side. And it's like to speak in my native language, what I just said previously. The wash dry wash from Sai Hopa and some Soki, that's how we can say. It's a Tamuna, Kuwaitame, Sita, Wishi, Oh, Watsana Hanuksta, Kwewashista, Rohina, Chant. So the first poem I'd like to read is from my first book called Ears of Corn Listen. I'm working on my second manuscript now, and I'll go ahead and read a poem. About the beauty of land and earth. This poem is called In the Black Blue Hue of Sunrise Dawn. In the black blue hue of sunrise dawn, Mother Fire keeps me warm. I pray and breathe on the dry flowers, an offering to the deer spirit. Consumed by the flame, my prayer goes up in smoke, rainbows full of color for the deer to see. They say, Mo pokes, kashatsi, kayanye, tro ekoshe. Let's go over there, climbing the hill in pursuit. Fresh deer tracks everywhere. Directly in front of me, Kite Bear Fruit, the rays of sunrise glisten on the antlers. We have found the rainbow. Now it's time to go home. Home to the mountain lion, singing hunting songs of praise. Tribute and honor to the deer. Corn pollen prayers scatter in the wind. Bless us again, dear spirit. This is the first day of spring. I'd like to read a spring poem called Conveying Spring Rains. And there are three Keres words in here. Tsipima is our closest mountain in Laguna. It's Mount Taylor in New Mexico. And Shiwana are the storm clouds. And Shigaya was my great grandmother's name. It doesn't have a meaning, it's a person's name. So this is Conveying Spring Rains. Spring skies parched, clear and light blue. Rainmaker smoking with mountain spirits, puffing cumulus clouds over Tsipina. Deserts are rainless without a dance. Rainmaker smoking with mountain spirits. Thunderclouds burst over mesa tops of Pinon. Deserts are rainless without a dance. Raindrops are always perfectly round. Thunderclouds burst over mesa tops of cedar. Summer rain is falling on Mother Earth, so raindrops are always perfectly round, tapping ponds like rapid drum beat circles. Summer rain is falling on Mother Earth to herald the Shiwana on southwestern lands, tapping ponds like rapid drum beat circles. Frogs croak their chants and dance once more. Herald the Shiwana on southwestern lands with water designs of drizzling cloud drops. Frogs croak their chants and dance once more. Sunrise ends their showering leap of music. With water designs of drizzling cloud drops, women draw water in painted bird oyas. Sunrise ends their leaping shower of music. Now they walk, bearing jugs above their heads. Women draw water in painted bird oyas. Red woman and blue woman balance as they walk, bearing jugs above their heads. Home to their mother, Shikaya's house. Red woman and blue woman balance, dawdling along the ditch of running stream. Home to their mother, Shikaya's house. Red woman's swaying spots sister's eye. Dawdling along the ditch of running stream, corn leaves glisten bright with drops of dew. Red woman's swaying spot, sister's eye. Blue woman reaches up, saving sliding Oya. Corn leaves glisten bright with drops of dew. In the mud, Chica wears no moccasins. Blue woman reaches up, saving sliding Oya, yet loses her pose and her pottery falls. In the mud, Chica wears no moccasins, and she says, Pacha, let it rain. She loses her pose and her pottery falls, like a cloud still clinging to a rainbow. When she says, Pacha, let it rain, Mother Earth is filled once again, like a cloud still clinging to a rainbow. We look for arrowheads after the storm. Mother Earth becomes filled once again, puffing cumulus clouds over Tzipina. We look for arrowheads after the storm. Spring skies parched, clear and white blue. We have 14 clans, 14 clans in Laguna, and one of our clans is the Lizard Clan. And my aunt's boyfriend, he was from the Lizard Clan. So we wrote this little poem. It's called The Clay Lizard for Florence. Before Lawrence went, he told me he was from the Laguna Lizard Clan. He gets into the house sometimes. I find clay and mold him down, taking him outside to dry. He's crawling on my screen door, looking in at me with his beady eyes. He gets into the house sometimes, crawling back to my damp clay. He licks up fruit flies under camouflage. Fast runner to corner as he detaches his tail. He assumes I'm a predatory potter. I find clay and roll him a new tailpiece. This time I attach him to my pot, taking him outside to dry. Before he sets himself free, he says, look where you're stepping. I'm out here watching over you. Don't ever hurt me, please. And feed us lizards something sweet. And this last poem I read is called Ingrained. And this poem I wrote to commemorate all the women that used to sing the grinding song. Every clan has their own grinding songs, but it's sort of dying out now. Some of the older ladies have taken their songs with them when they left, and some of the grinding stones still yearn for those songs. It used to be fun to them. So this is commemorating the grinding stones and the spirits that are within the stone themselves, ingrained. Only once at dawn I unearthed the grinding stone, buried on a dirt floor by the old horse corrals. She sang Ya'ana clan songs when there were those songs. In the field barren and full of tumbleweeds, the land parched as potted polenta or peeling paint. Her skin was black lava, her hair shelled white corn, her body curved like a half moon crescent, her face rounded smooth and thin from where, like sand, the oceans washed ashore in the rise and fall of tide. A Hawaiian black sand beach, the flavor of salt woman, and red seaweed and slender green. An heirloom seed planted on a warm mid-autumn day, sprouts, then fades as songs wither into stillness. Or bushes of sumac berries in the abandoned field. Red fruit the deer devour, tart and tangy like hibiscus lemon tea. A mist arises when the stone recalls the clan women's voices. Singing her song, she remembers the rhythmic milling sounds of mano and matate. She yearns for cornmeal or wheat flour. In Feezy, in her poorest thoughts, she cherishes the last song sung to her. She hums forgotten tones. I lift her up and say, come home with me, rest in Cusco's garden, sing with me. So I thank you everybody for listening. And I brought one of my books, so I'll put it over there. So I brought one book and you take them back. Thank you very much.